What's up guys, TheMerryGamer here, and welcome to Stellaris. So Stellaris is going to be a new series that we're going to do on this channel. It is part of our reboot for 2018. So, yeah, like I've had Stellaris for a little while. It's done by Paradox. So Paradox is actually quite a really favorite game developer of mine. They do Crusader Kings 2, which was it Crusader Kings 2? Yeah, Crusader. I think it's Crusader. I'm getting mixed up with the games. Yeah, I think it's Crusader Kings 2. It's called. Yeah, they do some pretty awesome games and that. They have a lot of DLCs that come with it. We just got the standard version, and that. So, but yeah, this is gonna be the new series. So we're gonna start a new game today and kind of set up everything. So I think we're gonna go with a humanoid representative. This guy, Empire spawning allow United Nations of Earth is allowed to appear in a regular game instead of a randomly generated. Okay, cool. I created this guy in my test run, pretty much. But yeah, it's pretty much I just made a different person and added a trait or two, I think, or changed the way things are and such, and the background and that. But yeah, so we're gonna be the United Nations of Earth. So the way this game works pretty much is it's a giant game of chess, pretty much, or like, you know, if you've ever played Crusader Kings 2, or like kind of like Sid Meier's Civilization, you know, but like it's on a grander stage. It is our galaxy. So let's play this medium. Let's set Iron Man on. I'm happy with all that, so let's just hit play. So, yeah, it's kind of like that on a grand stage. We are in the galaxy, so we'll kind of skip over things. We'll just get him to give tips. So, good to know. So, pretty much, as you can see, this is the galaxy map. So, we are all the way over in this little pocket of the Milky Way. And, we don't know what we're going to encounter, who we're going to encounter. There could be good aliens, there could be bad aliens. We have no clue. So, and the whole point of the game, I guess, is to survive in either dominating or through democracy. I'm not sure how we're going to take that as of yet, but we'll have a think about it. But yeah, no, I played I played a little while during my test run just to kind of get everything going. I probably should have actually told him to not, because I've kind of know all this stuff. But yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of stuff. The way pretty much the currency is energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing here. Oh no, wait, no. Well, this one. So this is the science ship. So you can use that to survey stuff and everything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get him to go here, and I'm going to go survey system. So he can survey the entire system. So he's going to have a look here, find interesting stuff in our own solar system. We will hit play, so it is going. We'll just keep it at normal speed at the moment. I'm not going to speed it through too much. I don't know how long this season will go. I guess it will go as long as we survive. If we survive to the end, or we get wiped out, I don't know. So it's kind of just a game that I bought. I wanted to test it, and it seemed really awesome. And I knew straight away it was going to be a good recording content. It was just more the fact of if we could play it on my current computer, because I have a laptop which I could have played it on, but I wanted to wait and see if it maybe worked on the desktop, because it's easy to record off the desktop. So this orbital spaceport tab literally allows me to construct what we need. So we can construct our military ships, our construction ships, our space science ships. We got spaceport upgrades. We got colony ships. You know, if you find another planet that you can colonize, then you can make them here. They're very expensive and very resource heavy. So I'm actually going to make another science ship because it makes it easier.
The contact screen.
This is the contact screen, as that little robot guy is talking about. So this is pretty much where we're going to find all the people that we come across in the in the galaxy and such. And then in here we've got our situation log.
Displays a list
So,
of all currently
as this
available
guy is pretty much
special
saying.
projects and various other points of interest.
Yeah, so pretty much our objectives or points of interest. And then in here we've got research and that, so we're going to set this research going straight away. So, I think it's random as well. Unlocks building power plant field. So that will... Producers, yeah, we kind of want that because we want to produce energy. That pays a lot of things. It's energy credits. It's our currency. Unlock planetary, unlock building bio. So what does this do? Producers.
Complete.
Oh, thank you. That's my ship. That's what you produce. That's what you produce, and that's what I don't know really what's the best thing. Biodiversity Studios, probably Biolab.
We have
one.
found an anomaly.
There we go, and we got an anomaly.
Our science ships will discover strange
I'll let this guy
things
talk as that
once
whilst I do
world.
this.
These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
Yeah, so pretty much they will find interesting things when you convey a system, and it might pay off. You know, like if they find something interesting, there'll be it could be lost tech, it could be a planet that can be colonized, or it could be you know, just really good resources to mine. So we have this second ship, but I want to assign a leader. So we don't have any more leaders because we got 3 of them doing research and 1 of them in that other craft. So we're going to recruit a new one. And what's your trait? So research speed. This leader has 5 years of study, considered an expert within the field of industry. Research speed is that, and your research speed in biology, in industry, and you're in spacecraft. So really, I might go this guy because he's kind of the youngest. He'll last a while. We can actually level him up quite well. It does cost a bit. So this is reputation, or like I think it's reputation. It's called. Oh, there we go. We found one of our old probes on Io. It was somehow kept intact all these years and is still trying to send data to the homeland. It stands as a testament of the past struggles and our wish to flee our planet's bounds. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance. It will assuredly grant us new knowledge and technology. So they're little things that can pay off quite well. So we're going to do this. It costs a bit to do that guy. And then we're going to go... this guy. So, and then what we're going to do is let's send him off somewhere. So we've got here, I want you to go into this unknown system and I want you to survey it. So I'm just sending him over there to survey. It's broadening our horizon, understanding what we know about the system and that. So we've got this military fleet here. I don't overly... like, they're good for protection. I want to keep it close to Earth. It's our only military fleet we're going to have for a while. We will send it out depending if we run into another race. And it depends on how that race interacts with us. If they are looking to negotiate, then we won't send them. I think we can send probably it's like a science ship or something else. I don't know. But yeah, it's more about, you know, we don't want to piss off our neighbours in a way. So, did I go to this? Oh yeah, this is just more stuff. Yeah, so these are our leaders. So this is our governor, who busy governing. So he's our governor. And then we can have admirals, we can have generals. These are our scientists. I don't know, where is this guy located? Oh, I can rename him. Didn't know you can rename him. Is he on Earth? He might actually be...
Here we see a visual
on Earth, maybe, or yeah, governor. Yeah, so governors are put on the planet and that. So this is, and when you're on this screen, it kind of shows you a lot of the resources and everything that we get. So you know, this is what we're like currently making. You can see our surfaces and that. So we can build on these, build on here. We can produce more, but I don't want to rush into the building. You can waste a lot of money building stuff because you build certain things that uses up a lot of energy. I think if I do this, it will add adjacent effect, mineral output, food output, and energy credits. So if we do that, we will up in energy credits. So if I do that, or has that already got the adjacent effect? Maybe it already has the adjacent effect. And then you can kind of relocate in that. Here we go. So, abnormal conditions. As our science ship scans the surface of Alpha Centauri 2, it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Alpha Centauri 2 has conditions unlike anything we've ever seen before. We will surely come across even more irregularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate the impact on our expansion. So, and then we had another one. Discovery of alien life. UNS Drake has made a startling find at Alpha Centauri 2. The planet is teeming with alien life. There we go. For the first time in history, we have encountered life form that we did not originate on Earth. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Damn right. Although none of the alien creatures found on Alpha Centauri 2 are sapient, it is likely only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. So, where we sent that ship off to, the unknown location, is called Alpha Centauri A, I guess, or and then Alpha Centauri 2 is this planet over here that it surveyed, and obviously this planet is habitable, so we can colonize this world. I'm not going to rush to colonize either. Found something on Mars. This barren, lifeless world is showing signs of once having supported biosphere. We'll research that shit. We might have a place at home. And then when they have this little mark, so planet has not been surveyed, but these planets, if I zoom in, which one is it? It's talking about this one. Contact, this United Nations Earth is a buzz with news of the alien life found on the UNS Drake. While highly intelligent by human standards, the fascinating beings defy easy classification and hint the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. So this Alpha Centauri, not 1, but Alpha Centauri 1A, looks like it could be habitable. Like, it's showing promising, but we must survey it. So this system has 2 potential places that could be habitable. So it normally gives you an idea when you enter a system. You'll know if you surveyed it because it gives like a block, I think, around the name of the planet or star or whatever it is. And but these things that have this little Earth symbol is supposed to be representation of, like, we can turn them into a future home. So yeah, there's tons of stuff to kind of do, especially a lot of exploration with this game. So it'll be really interesting to do a lot of this exploring, and I wouldn't mind ramp up the speed to fast so we can get a bit of this investigation work done in in Sol, which is our solar system, and such. So it's telling us that this one, did he not? He did survey it, didn't he? Yeah, but there's no resources, so it showed nothing. Uranus didn't show any resources, so I think the ones that highlight as well might be the ones that are, you can make resources out of. So this is our moon, Luna. Luna it's not habitable, but it gives us resources of minerals, and each thing gives you something else. So if we go back to Alpha Centauri, now this does happen. It's the only glitch I've noticed. So I don't know if it's just because it's my computer or what. It sometimes glitches like that. It sometimes fixes itself, and sometimes it just keeps doing it. So, and sometimes it just doesn't do it at all. So yeah, that's the only glitch I have to deal with the game. But this is what I want to send. So this system produces a lot of credits. See, it costs 1 credit to power, because it's energy. So you're trading and buying an energy pretty much. So to harvest this energy, we're going to have to sacrifice one, but we'll gain one in return. So, but like these planets, like Alpha Centauri 1A, is perfect. Like that is, you know, it's
System survey complete.
so he's finished that survey, which is perfect. But this one here, it's going to give us 4 in return, so we can, and that's habitable as well. Planet size, so we can have 11 planet things. So we've got 2 habitable planets right next door. She has gained a level, so that's star rankings. Wonderful, thank you. You can
System survey
you can come back to home, and there we go. Saturn has, and you can come back home as well over this way. So Saturn is able to produce some of that power. So that's what I want to start harvesting straight
This
away.
is our construction ship.
So construction ship is what you send to these planets to build it. Now he doesn't have a warp drive, so this ship cannot go outside of Sol. To do that, I need to get, I think, a colony ship, or there's another sort of ship I'm supposed to build to allow it. Pretty much allows me to make this spaceport. You need to build spaceports pretty much. So I think I can, when I upgrade, I think I can then start building spaceports, I think, and then you can send that spaceport to area, and then I can make them there, and then that's probably what we're going to do with Alpha Centauri. We're going to dominate, or not dominate, but like pretty much have 2 areas. So what I want to do is I want to tell you to build a mining station, and we're going to send it over here. So this guy here is going to make a mining station on Saturn, and that's going to give us a up our power by 1, because we're going to sacrifice 1, but then gain also 1. So that's kind of how the game works, and all this stuff does a whole bunch of other stuff. There's some stuff that hasn't been introduced yet because we haven't got enough points in that, but we will dive into them soon when they come up. These guys are researching away. So we are. What are we? I'm looking for this. So
Demographics tab.
so this is the demographics. So this shows, you know, kind of like what we all do and what we get and everything, which is good. But the government, it's an election based. So if we go here, an election overview. So it happens, I think, every couple of years or something. Yeah. So next one's in 95 months or whatever. And ruler, it's you know, he's ruling from Earth and stuff, and then when we have other planets, I think they can all jump in, but we can support someone by spending influence. So, but influence is not easy to get, I think. So we earn 2 influence, I think, or something. I don't know how often you get that. I think there's obviously a certain. I think there's a certain amount that class. It might be per month. So when you hit the next month, we get +2 or something, or it just did +2 then. I think we're on 100. So I don't know how big the cycle is for each thing, but yeah, it's all adds up and all has its purpose. But obviously the purpose is to explore, and all these dots. All these places, they're all places to explore, and it's very interesting. It's a big game when you think about it, because every system has its own planets and all that sort of stuff, and so it could be countless amount of habitable planets out there. So it'd be interesting to see how well we do. But as well as that, we need to have a strong military, because if we don't have a strong military, we're going to get wiped out very quickly. So there's a lot of things to build up in a short amount of time. So I think it's a good point to end the first episode of our series of Stellaris. I think we are close to my timer. So we're going to call it there, guys. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I hope you all are going to enjoy the series, because this one looks like it might go on a while, especially if we get to explore the whole solar system. I don't know if we will, but not solar system, galaxy. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting journey, so hope you guys stick around for it. So as usual, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys another time. See you later, guys.